Now, I didn't say broadcast your dream, because there are people around you who will become jealous and begin to hate on you. So I wouldn't advise you to always announce your dream. Tarkington, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm glad that you don't. Because the Bible is packed with situations people faced. And even though God gave Joseph the vision, God did not say, tell everybody. Oh, Pastor John, I hope I get some cool points with this one. Your alpha brother Langston Hughes said, hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams go, life is a barren field frozen with snow. There are things we as believers must hold on to that will get us through the course of a day. And what we've got to hold on to is our faith. Come on, you know faith, the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. But if I'm holding on to my faith, which will get me through any type of situation that I may face, then I must be willing to forgive those who said I wouldn't make it. Because faith outweighs anything that someone has said to me and or about me. Faith outweighs the temporary situation that I'm currently facing in my life. Now, if I'm holding on to my faith, if I'm holding on to my dreams, there's some things that I've got to let go. I got to let go of being afraid of death, disappointed, let down, doubting my faith in God. I got to let go of being frustrated, impatient, insecure, and lacking confidence. I got to let go of being jealous, lonely, overwhelmed, and experiencing stress. This entire pericope, this entire text, this entire passage is vital to our lives as believers, because forgiveness causes one to accept what happened, but it does not mean I have to embrace what has happened. Forgiveness is that barrier that stands in the way of our deliverance. And yet it is the one thing we don't want to do, or it's the one thing that we don't know how to do. See, if we really declare that we're over it, if we're going to follow the principles of Matthew 18:21-35, it will require honesty from yourself. In other words, we as believers have to face ourselves and deal with our own self's issues. Forgiveness requires healing of the soul and the understanding of the mind to know that we all make mistakes, but we are not defined by our shortcomings, but we are defined by our willingness to reconcile our relationships with one another. The writer writes, and I quote, "We've got to develop a heart of forgiveness." And this is important because we look at the flesh, we look at the outside, we look at the style of other folk, we look at their dress, we look at their swag, and we look at how they move. But God looks at the heart. See, God has got to look at your heart because God knows your intentions.